Ooh. Just saying hi for now. Welcome back to Alone at Peace. So I'm just concerns, escaping the maze. Silver back home, Eternal Rising, whichever alias or alias you know me by. What's up, Marie? How you doing? We back at it. It's been a little bit. I'm doing good. I got a little business to take care of in like an hour. That I'm kind of prepared for. Yeah, fresh out the shower. But after I take care of that business, I'm gonna do like a longer live stream. This is gonna be a shorty. This is gonna be a real shorty. It's been a beautiful Black History Month so far. It's been a beautiful Black History Month. I know I've been MIA. A lot of times on Sunday, I don't do it live. A lot of times on Sunday, it just become a Sunday trend. In the future, though, near future, probably start next month, but it is Angelo. That trend will probably end. I'll probably be able to go live on Sundays, too, for a little something. Just be disappearing. And GTA niggas in New York trying to beef with me. Hey, you know what I say to that? Go to school. Fuck them niggas, bro. I'm finna go back to school. Cause see, I recognize I wanna work. Amen. Sabat. Keep it holy. I wanna work until I'm at least 70, 65, 70. You feel me? And if I can work beyond that, I wanna work beyond that. I just wanna get a nice wage when I'm working at that age. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be just because I have to. I want it to be because I want to. I want that type of mental in my life at that age. So go ahead, go to school, bro. You know, people try to trick you out of position because they not aiming to go nowhere. The more the more goals you set, the more time you put in pursuing your goals, preparing yourself for your goals, things of that nature, the harder it gets to get tricked out of your position. Yeah, they just they just out here wasting their energy and they trying to trick you into wasting your energy. And we gonna put that energy towards the right place. You know what I'm saying? This cat want me to play with him. It's not happening, homie. It's not happening. I got a little business to handle, and I'm about to handle it right now while I'm prepping to handle some business. I'm talking to my folks. Little homie, I'll rock with you though. You was good last night. You only jumped on my feet one time. But yeah, bro, go to school, bro. I'm finna go back to school. The reason why I stopped school when I stopped school is because I just couldn't afford it. But I done put myself in a position where I can afford to go to school. I could go to school, go to work, all of them things. And I know what I want to do. I know the career path I want to take. So I'm finna go back to school. Yeah, stay out of them environments. Shit. Just stay out of them environments in general. Stay out of surrounding areas that, people, you think I need glasses? Might be right. stay out of surrounding areas that people who don't really have nothing to lose are in. Y'all might catch me with a pair of glasses pretty soon. We in that maturation era. That maturation era. That meditation era. You know what I'm saying? We stepping into that manhood. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm going through some. I'm celiac. I caught celiac real late. I caught the fact that I had it really late. So I got a 2 to 3 year healing process. So within that, I got some, hormonal fluctuations, surges, a lot of times to be affecting my sinuses a little bit and definitely my voice chamber. So, and I'm feeling good though. Yeah, absolutely. We feeling real good. Yeah, Angelo, it's time, bro. It's time to go ahead and be like, you know what? We can leave the GTA streets alone. You know what I'm saying? We can leave the streets alone completely, bro. Really, it's easy to get caught up in that repeated cycle because, it's something you might know, you might be comfortable with. But now we about to really we got a bigger task to do. We wearing this suit, we wearing this vessel, and let's bring some positive eyes to it. You know what I mean? Let's get out of this. Let's not perpetuate the image that is so easy to perpetuate. Let's really, let's shock some people and show them a different level of expression and bring a little bit of glory to it. You know what I'm saying? It's time to expand education. We about to learn. We about to apply. We about to take ourselves to a level where nobody can deny. We gonna teach the youth that's ain't nothing cooler than that. I mean, it's nothing cooler than being intelligent, being valuable, and being a resource, and gaining resources based off of being a resource, and knowing what to do with your resources in order to create more resources. It's nothing more. It's like it's nothing better to do with your time. We get lost. We get lost in this world. We even like change our personalities to like a entertainment expression. We gotta remember. I mean, at least in the Bible, they say the fallen angels came and they taught mankind all these different entertainments, whether it be makeup, whether it be war with weapons, whether it be dancing, and all these different things, right? All these different ritualistic entertainments. Mankind before that was a mind that was just a sponge to knowledge. You got to remember we created in the likeness and the image of a creator that created a planet, or at least brought life to a planet. So we could do so much more. We could do so much better. The entertainment loop, that's because we are forgetting how to use our vessels. All that we get out of entertainment is really not. We've let entertainment replace our own breath. And within that process, we have weaker thoughts. We have lower vibrational thoughts. We have a lower functioning brain. Sup? I'm going live. I only got 6 more minutes. before I go because some of my homies miss me. You want to jump on here? No. Your hair looks amazing today. It's beautiful as fuck. You beautiful as fuck. Well, just telling my little homie, my homie was talking about he was about to get into some, issues. I'm just telling him it's better things to do. You could apply your time to, getting education and, being a valuable person, making a better look. It's Black History Month. Make a better look for Black people instead of playing to like the easy stereotypes to fit into. You know. When I was at work yesterday, my boss tried to press me for something I ain't do and called me by my first name. No, everyone calls me a nickname. You gotta think, man. He probably 50 years old in the same workforce, in the same area, the same region in life as you. So, all right, I love you. So you gotta take it as a grain of salt. He probably just not happy with his life. But you gotta learn how to digest that better. At the end of the day, like what I've noticed is when you actually try to attempt to really do something with your life, first off, it's going to be successful because you're going to take the steps to really not be in environments or around people who are trying to hold you back, because you're going to recognize that just makes it a much more smooth sailing process. But whenever you are around people that aren't attempting to do anything with their life, they're just going to try to trick you out of position, because for them, that's the next best thing they can do. So you got to be tacked to that, brother. Facts. You know, we are better than the stereotype. Just remember that. That stereotype was created for us so everybody else could be comfortable, because, see, all of this, us running around doing, empty things, people comfortable with that. You might think that people aren't comfortable with that because you so tough, you so savage. But people are comfortable with you being a savage because it really takes you out of position to be, a real threat. See, when people feel threatened is when they're around people who can solve problems they can't solve. That's what's really, threatening. You know what I'm saying? So be a man. Don't be afraid to be threatening. Be threatening in the right way. Don't use vocals. Don't act in a way that is less civil, but become, the top of whatever you do. Become the best in your field. Become the most intelligent. Give your mind to it the most. Study the most. You know, consume the most knowledge. Keep your brain in the best functioning state so it can consume and expand upon its knowledge. Present yourself the best. Shit. Let's start by getting some degrees though. Let's go ahead and get a degree. Why? Because at the end of the day, it is like me. I know I want to help people, so I'm gonna get a degree in that field. You know what I'm saying? That's the intelligent thing to do. I might have to go back to the Elias escaping the maze. You know what I mean? Because it's still to this day I see so many people in that repeated cycle, that repeated maze of just coming out here and doing useless things with their energy, such as this person in the chat right now. Get your life together, brother. You ain't doing nothing but wasting time right now. Yeah, we're gonna go back to escaping the maze for sure. In a month. In a month, we're gonna go back to escaping the maze, and it's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful shift because that's really what we've been doing this whole time, anyways. You know, but we had the to whom this concerns era, and that era was a good era. It was for whomever it concerned. Now we got the Alone at Peace era, which is coming to an end. And we're going to go back to escaping the maze because that's really the lifetime. That's the lifetime journey. You need some aminos. That's why the brain ain't functioning how it's supposed to be functioning. You need some aminos, my brother. Gotta get your life right. Remember that, bro. Amino acids, electrolytes, proteins, carbohydrates, good sleep, and a good book to read to fill your mind up with some knowledge, get you out of that loop of chasing entertainment. Much love, peace, profits, positivity. I'm about to go handle this little business I gotta handle, and I'll catch y'all later. I love y'all. I'm out. Hey, that's a fact. See, we gotta be superior on the strategic and intellectual side. That's really what matters. See, you can be physically all of this and all of that, but the physical side can only take you so far. It's not really gonna move the needle, and it's not gonna bring consistent development or growth. Much love, peace, positivity. Y'all be easy.